Welcome to North Sit TV.
Hello Africa, hello world, hello beautiful people. It's your boy, your small boy, your young boy, MC Day Live. Guys, it's the garden of... it's a garden talk, so guys, just watch out for this. Is it. This program is specially packaged by North Sit TV. Trust me, and it's called Talk With Two. When I say Talk With Two, Talk With Two, 1 and 2. Guys, I'm not here alone. See, I'm holding two rings. It's not for you and I. It's for my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous. I'm gonna give my okay. I have two oranges. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give her the orange in the person of Adiyem. She's very beautiful. She's beautiful. When's the person five pieces? Not be joke. Angel.
Yes.
This is for you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Look at you. You look like you be like today bread.
I'm blushing.
All right. So wait. Can I ask you a question? One question.
Okay.
Are you, like in a relationship?
Am I in a relationship? Let's talk about it behind the camera.
All right, guys. Yeah, I guess you hear that right now. You're waiting. All right, guys. Before we continue, let's go on the commercial break. And when we come back, don't forget it's us Talk With Two. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, don't get electrocuted. Men do not shock you. If you touch that guy, you go shock. If you touch it, just increase the volume. You touch it anyhow. But if you shock you, nah. And don't forget to subscribe. North Sit TV. My name is MC. I don't go. All right, welcome back. And this is a special episode talking about relationship. All right, so back to the business of the day now. So, Adiyemi, I remember back then when I was doing NY, when I was 7, doing this 3 weeks camp whereby you go for NY, you go do the NYC thingy. I noticed that doing that 3 weeks, there's so much pressure on people to just swallow or swim into any relationship or just dive into any relationship. They look very desperate. So I'm gonna ask, is there a criterion of you being in a relationship?
Yes, before I answer that question, I would like to explain what a relationship is all about. Relationship comprises of people, more than two persons relating together. And even amidst siblings, there are issues, there are misunderstandings. That is people that actually had almost the same experience growing up. So you can imagine now you relating with people outside your family. So relationship is not something you just stumble upon. You must actually be ready for it if you actually want to have a successful relationship. And before I go into detail, I will also want to say that our parents made us to feel like after obtaining your first degree, the next thing you should be pursuing is marriage. So once you've graduated, or probably when you are in your final year, you start hearing stuff like, when are you bringing that man? When are you bringing that lady? And you start wondering, and probably maybe you still have things you want to do, or maybe you've not even figured out yet, because most of us, we finish school without even knowing what we still want to do with our lives. Some people, it took them 4 years after graduating to actually discover themselves. So what am I trying to say? Before you say you want to start a relationship, try to find a life for yourself. Ask yourself who you are. Are you ready? Because if you don't know who you are, you cannot know how people will relate with you. You don't know, they might under-treat you, or they might over-treat you. So, but once you have a definition of who you are, you're talking about how to be treated. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but what I'm also actually trying to say is that before you say you can start a relationship, to me, these are the criteria I think are important. You must be psychologically stable, you must be emotionally stable, you must be financially stable, because these things will cost you. It will cost you your time, it will cost you your emotions, because forget it, even if you are hard as rock, you will have feelings for the person you're in a relationship with. And it will also cost you money. No matter how small, every relationship will cost you. Even if it is for you to dress and look good for your partner, it will cost you.
Back to what you were talking about earlier, saying that you need to spend something, you need to spend money, financially buoyant. But come think about it. How about those that I went with my friend for a wedding ceremony, and then I won't mention the state actually. So we went to a particular state, and the bride price there was too much, and I'm like, Jesus. We like get married in Nigeria. So, okay, what about bride price? What would you say about bride price? You know, considering I'm going to spend money. I think it's more expensive to date a woman in Nigeria.
Okay, talking about bride price, I actually don't have much to say about that, but I know it's culturally different. Every culture has their way of giving their children out in marriage. So if you're saying you want to get married to someone, you should be willing to pay the price. Beyond even bride price, you should be willing to give it all it takes. If you cannot afford it, you shouldn't start a relationship, or you shouldn't make it lead to marriage. And if you feel like you can, it is their demands, you have to meet it. So that's the way from where I am from, we don't actually demand so much. Trust me, when I say we don't demand, I'm an Ijebu girl, so we don't demand so much. Even in my family, we don't demand anything at all, aside from the normal bring yam, bring fish and all that. So it is culturally different. So if you know you cannot afford it, don't even start the relationship at all, so that you will not break somebody's heart. But
so my point here is this. There was one wedding I went for in a particular state. When I was one reading the list, I'm not the husband though, but I was one reading because I asked my friend. I saw Corolla, one. I saw like 2 cars inside bride price. I don't know, like, must I pay that amount because I want to take my babe to the altar? Like, I want to get married. I want to be married officially. Is it compulsory?
Like I said, it is not compulsory, because that state is not the only state we have in Nigeria. For instance, you have other states. If you know you're not okay with it, why don't you just look elsewhere? If you cannot afford, it is what they want. They felt, okay, they have brought up their child and their child wants this, so they, even if they ask you to bring everyone down, if you cannot afford it, and probably you should have discussed this in while you were dating the lady, so you would have known some of these things. And something you're talking about is majorly common with the people from the East. So you should know, okay, you should know your boundary. I no fear afford this thing, no. You stay back. Go for Hausa land, go get married, or come to my place. We get fine people where we say, if you marry us, Abi.
Okay, thank you very much, Adeyemi. Okay, what would you say about people being in toxic relationship, and that's very common to youth, whereby you see they're into it, they're experiencing toxicology in their relationship. What would you say about that?
Toxic relationships. You know, toxic relationship is not something that just exists between this kind of relationship we're talking about. For someone like me that grew up with a Yoruba parent, and I know some of the people watching us too, we attest to the fact that we were actually brought up in a toxic environment. So we grew up with the mindset that being toxic is a natural thing. You see your parents punishing you for every mistake made, and it's not like they will punish you with a slight punishment. They won't tell you go and sleep because you've done this thing. They will beat. Like someone was making a joke and he said there are different kinds of slaps. You have Igbaju, you have Igbarun, you have Igbamu, you have Igbari and all that. And we were laughing with it, but this thing has become like a stronghold that has framed our mindset, that we feel like until you are tough, until you are difficult, you're actually not somebody. So it is one thing now to be toxic. It is another thing to know that you're toxic and be willing to be helped. If you have a toxic partner and the partner is feeling like, okay, please, I need help, I don't like the way I am treating you, I feel I'm too hard on you, it is workable. You know that, okay, all you just need to do is to see a consultant, probably a relationship consultant or a physiotherapist or someone that can actually help you out. The person is open to change. What of someone that is not willing to? We have a lot of people that they don't like correction. When you criticize them or when you try to say this thing you're doing is not okay, they pick up a fight with you. If you're in a relationship with someone like that, it can be difficult, because when you're in a relationship with someone that is toxic, the person is killing you gradually. It might not even show. The person does not have to be beating you, to be battering you physically. What of emotional abuse? What do you talk about people that just slander their partners? You just talk them down. Their opinions does not matter and all that. And I'm not gender biased now. I'm talking about both gender. It can happen to the guy.
Exactly. That's what I was about saying right now.
It's not as a result of one gender doing it more than the other. I've had scenarios whereby the guy is the toxic person or the lady. So it can happen to anybody.
But I think most especially, I think we have more guys being like domestic violence is more applicable to guys
I wouldn't say that, because we've had stories of a woman cutting the manhood of her husband.
Oh yeah, I think
We've had stories of women stabbing, and you know what would have led to that? It could have been as a result of probably you keeping hurt. Yes, keeping hurt inside of you, and not probably the husband has actually been abusing you, and because our parents and our culture preaches perseverance, it preaches patience. When you walk out of a relationship, it feels like you're not patient enough, and it's not that. What if you're trying to talk to your partner and it's not seeing any reason why you should change? At the end of the day, you might become a beast, and before you know it, you might just do what you never expected yourself to do. So the advice I would give to you, if you have a partner that is not willing to be helped, my dear, if it's still, even if it is a marriage, walk out, then pray. That doesn't mean that you're filing for a divorce. You're walking out. And if the man loves you enough, he would actually seek for help. And if it's a relationship, my dear, walk out.
All right, guys, you heard what she said now. Like, if it's a relationship that is toxic, jackpot.
Yes, so.
Don't, trust me, your life is not worth. Am I correct?
It's not worth any sacrifice. It shouldn't be placed on anybody's altar or something. So
guys, I think we've come to the end of the we're done. Yes. All right, guys. We've come to the end of this beautiful segment. It's still relationship matter, and we're going to be, but next week we're going to do something else. But trust me, Adiem, what do you have to say to people out there watching?
Okay, I will just say that if you want a good person around you, try to be the good person people also are looking for. Because what we have around us today is people, they are people looking for the good persons without willing to be the good person. So light up your world by being the light. Be the change that you deserve, you are looking for in other people. That is very, very important. And
sorry, what you just said now regards looking for what you want. Someone was saying something one time ago. He said that you want Kim Kardashian in Adeboye's form. Mommy Dio's form.
You get that.
So it's like, if you need to go for what you want. Like if it's that be what you like, my dear, go for it. If you know you're sure you can keep up with that pace. I was talking to a girl recently, and the girl told me that, "What's up, Samson? Are you sure you are financially buoyant to take care of me?" And I'm like, I don't know.
She's not feeling fine. Maybe she's sick.
See, sometimes I think one thing that like both genders should also work on is they should know exactly what they want. Yeah. And I think I will add that to what you just said, that you should know exactly what they want. Yeah. So guys, don't forget, it is 2 of us. We're still doing it back to back. All right, guys, this is just the tip of an iceberg. So trust me, we're going to be coming up with different sessions in the next episode. But trust me, don't forget that you need to just comment. Let's hear your view. So you can email us, you can check numbers on the screen to send your questions down to us so that we can actually talk about that particular topic. So if you feel like you want to just say something, you want us to flog a particular issue, please just write us. We're here for you. Don't forget. We love you so much. I don't have you want me to say today.
We love you. I love
you. We love you. It's a wrap with us right now. Thank you so much for taking our time to sit down and listen to this till the end. We'll hear from you in the comment section. Please just comment. Say something about what you feel about what we said, and then if you feel like you want to talk to us personally, you want to talk to me personally, you can definitely just hire us on IG Nofsi TV, and then we'll go answer you immediately. Okay. Also, a number will be displayed on your screen. So if you have anything personal you cannot share in the comment section, we'll display a number right on your screen. So you feel free to send us a message. And if you want to shout out to someone, if you want to give a shout out to someone, or you want to express your feeling, maybe there is that lady that you've been eyeing for a while now and you're scared of saying something to her, don't worry. Trust us, we would help you. Our mouths are like that of parrots. We'll help you to express your love towards that person. Okay, but before we do this, can I sing a song for you? Oh, I'm shy. Let's do that behind the camera. No, let me do it now. I'm shy now. Let me do it now. It's like someone is cutting onions. Let's do it behind the camera, please. Which onions are expensive now? Someone is still cutting it. Don't cut the onion anyhow. Oh, I'm blushing. Guys, thank you very much, and shout out to the DOP, man at the top, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shehu. Guys, I see you, man. Yes, thank you. Yeah, we'll be glad to do the wedding now. Yes, he's getting married.
To the love of his life, coming from Canada.
Adeyemi, I
Yes.
thought it was...
Me? Oh, I don't do black guys.
Yay!
No.
Hello, Black Lives Matter.
He doesn't mean I still don't do black guys. Don't mind me, that's a joke.
Yeah. Don't worry. Whether you're black, you're fair, you're there. Trust me. I think we are both single, sir.
Maybe. Did I tell you I was single? I said we'll discuss after behind camera.
Alright, guys.
Feel free to slide into my DM, please. Slide into my
And
DM.
feel free to...
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe for more videos.